Rapacious capitalism, like we enjoy today, breeds an infection called fascism. And the United States has got a case of the developing fascisms. Now, while it's true and well documented that an army of brainwashed zombies with years of right-wing propaganda conditioning behind them is most responsible for this state of events, no mass media is really innocent or immune to these trends. Now, I know I'm not a trained physician in fighting this disease, but I also know it isn't just naked propaganda that fuels and feeds fascism and right-wing reactionaries. Your humble host aside, most eyeballs and earballs in the United States are still glued to well-funded productions with great lighting, sound, and a team of producers and assistants, whatever the genre of programming. And they've got skin cream, used cars, and motorized scooters to sell you. With all that out of the way, here's a clip from July 2017 of a pension-busting asshole, also famous for his petty corruption over a bridge, among other things, on Sports Talk Radio.
Mike in Montclair. What's up, Mike?
Governor, next time you want to sit on a beach that is closed to the entire world except you, you put your fat ass in a car and go to one that's open to all your constituents.
Now, I do want to take the time to honor that caller for using his airtime in a way that was really great. But I also want to take the time to say fuck you, Sports Ball Radio, or whatever the fuck, for having this vindictive and cruel asshole on the air, just for the potential ratings and corporate ad dollars. Yeah, he's a clown, elected for yelling at teachers and union workers, some controversial figure you can bring on to drive attention. He's also a monster. But good luck making your 19th century distribution channel more relevant in the world. Here's another media appearance by someone whose closest fantasy counterpart is probably the mouth of Sauron. But if you have your own, post a comment on this web zone. This is from this year's Emmy Awards.
Sean, do you know? This will be the largest audience to witness an Emmys, period. Both in person and around the world. Wow.
This was the largest audience to ever witness an inauguration, period. Both in person and around the globe.
Stephen Colbert, what the fuck is wrong with you? Could you not say no to this? Poking fun at that red-faced idiot screaming lies from a position of public trust is one thing. Don't bring him in on the joke just so CBS can sell a few more catheters. Hey. You guys smell that? A cloud of acrid and oily gas just hit my nostrils, like some sort of extremely weaselly and both literally and figuratively greasy guy walked in. Hey, what's this? It's a clip from the 18th of September this year from TMZ.
You said that the relationship between Tom Brady and Donald Trump has been impaired, if not destroyed, by one Giselle. I mean, that is essentially what you said, because but Evan asked you, why didn't he go to the White House?
I think the relationship is very strong. I think the president's relationship and Tom Brady and Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft, I think that relationship is very strong.
Still?
I do believe that.
You don't think that?
I'll tell you, one of the most memorable moments
with...
for me was in my first or second day in the White House. On the desk in the Oval Office was a championship ring that Robert Kraft had given to the president for donation to the presidential library.
Oh wow, that's amazing. I think every time they cut away from him, he shrinks an inch. Ooh, I wonder if Brady and Trump are still friends or not. I mean, I know they were cool, but thank goodness this tiny wannabe mobster is here to lay out all the deets for us. I mean, sure, he's a man of low cunning who was ready to go front stabbing for a clown fascist until they control all information coming out of the White House, but he brings ratings! Ratings we can use to draw attention to our one weird trick ads. And who can forget this classic chestnut?
I want to ask you, because the next time I see you, you could be the president of the United States. I just wanted to know if there's something we could do that's just not presidential, really, or something that we can do now that we're just both civilians. Like...
Like what? This is... I'm not liking the sound of this. Go ahead.
Can I mess your hair up?
The answer is yes, but the people in New Hampshire, where I'm going to be in about an hour from now, I hope they're going to understand. Okay?
You say yes?
Go ahead with my hairspray.
Yes, Donald Trump, everyone. He's off to appoint a Marine general to run immigration and customs enforcement and start terrorizing our population. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump, leader of a party dedicated to magical thinking on matters of climate, evolution, and the age of the earth. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump, serial harasser of women and girls and dedicated to the annihilation of the emoluments clause. Let's hear it for him. For the people who produce corporate mass media, politics is either a game or at the very least a second-order issue. It's been a long time since anyone in the audience of the Emmys has had to struggle against decades of unchecked capitalism and its massive inequalities. But when you use these people to sell your hair gels and your eye cream and your truck nuts, what you're really doing is subverting democracy for profit. We can't count on even our favorite media personalities to save us from fascism. Independent media is going to be more important than ever now, because it's the only possible arena the left has to push back in. I was your host, Jeff the Dissident Peasant, and stay dissident, sirs.
Even the New York Times printed a photograph showing that a misrepresentation of the crowd in the original tweet in their paper, which showed the full extent of the support, depth, and crowd and intensity that existed.